Players in this investigation were former Macon Police Chief Mike Burns and former District Attorney Greg Winters. Tonight, they're reflecting on what they say was the toughest part of that case. As 41 NBC's Taylor Terrell tells us, that was speaking with Giddings' father.
We were discussing the case, and the night we decided we had enough to go forward with a warrant for his arrest for murder.
Former Bibb County District Attorney Gregory Winters knew it was only a matter of time before murderer Stephen McDaniel would confess to what he did.
I knew then that we had him, and I knew then that he should not ever get out.
Winters and former Police Chief Mike Burns were faced with a tough task in 2011. Find out who murdered Lauren Giddings.
Well, we knew he was guilty from the start. We kept piling evidence on top of evidence,
which led to a guilty plea from McDaniels almost 3 years later.
As far as the guilty part, that was expected. It's almost like he tried to play a cat and mouse game with us during the whole investigation.
It's an act that never should have happened. Lauren should be with us today. But because of Mr. McDaniel's selfish attitude, because of his selfish desires, she is not.
Both men recalled the night they sat down with Lauren's father to break the news. He'll never see his daughter again.
When Mike and I met with her father that first night, that was one of the hardest things, one of the hardest conversations I've ever had.
Just wondering, what was he thinking? You know, what makes somebody do a gruesome murder like that?
Winters says justice will never be fully served because the Giddings family lost something they'll never get back in this lifetime. But he hopes it will answer a few questions which weigh heavy on the minds of the community.
It will give, in some respect, our community a little bit of closure.
Closure for some, but the grief may take longer for those who lost a sister, a classmate, and a daughter. In Macon, Taylor Terrell, 41 NBC News.